everybody, so today I'm going to sit down and do another faith journal with me. You guys really liked the last one, you left some really sweet comments, so I'm going to find an empty spot and go for it. I've got a little bit of a theme I want to talk about today. There's something really on my heart, on my mind, and I want to share that with you, but we'll see how it goes because it doesn't always go to plan. I've got a particular thing I really want to kind of note down and talk about today, and that is just this idea of becoming who you are, who you're meant to be, the whole idea of becoming and what that means. So I am going to go ahead and try and journal down some of my thoughts, include a few different bits that have been inspiring me, and just talk to you guys a bit about that because it's a big topic and we could go on for a while. So I've got this gorgeous quote here from Morgan Harper Nichols, who has so many good quotes, and this is, "May you approach this season with gratitude and a deeply rooted hope that every day will teach you something that is an integral part of your growth." And I love this. I think it is so beautiful, so well said. I just love it, I'm obsessed. So I am gonna stick that in somehow in here, and I'm gonna try and find a way. When in doubt that a spread does not look okay or done or it's missing some colour, I go in ahead and pick a bunch of tapes and stick the tapes on, and that always seems to bring the right colours back and colour balance it pretty well. So I chose Start Afresh because I'm at another transition in my life at the minute, and it's kind of something that really does require me to start afresh, because if I look at it with the same eyes that I did before, then it's not going to go as well as if I just totally take a new look at it and begin again. And I sort of have to as well in this circumstance, just because my circumstances are different. Obviously we've moved house. Everything is just different. So let's try and work out where that's gonna go. I might just put it like there. I have no rhyme or reason to where I put things. I just think if it's gonna look pretty, and if things don't end up looking pretty, I just keep adding things and eventually it looks good. There we go. That's kind of looking much better already. I love that. That page is kind of done for now. I always go back and like add bits if I think, ooh, that would actually go there. Like those pages are a little bit empty for me, so I might still add more things there. This picture here is one from a Swedish blogger that I follow, and I just thought that photo was so stunning and just represents how gorgeous like the mornings and the evenings are at this time of year, and I just wanted to capture that. So I might go ahead and put something over that later, but I don't think I'm going to now. I'm just going to leave it kind of as it is and start a new page, which is this, which is some acetate and some paper. You can kind of just about see that through the, love that you can still see that. It's really cool. I have a couple of these beautiful pictures that I definitely want to stick in. This is of Jonna Jinton, who is a very beautiful, makes very beautiful as well videos on YouTube, and they are just so inspiring and so beautiful. And I've only recently discovered her. I'm not sure why it's taken me so long, but I just want to stick that in because watching her videos just really inspires me. So nice and so simple, which is appropriate. That says everything. If I can get that to go in there as well, that would be so perfect. So I'm just going to use this punch to just punch out a bit of a hole. There we go. And then it can kind of be taken out a bit more easily with that. So I think I'm going to add down here something that's just been on my mind for ages, which is, what if you already knew everything you needed to know to become the person you want to be? Because I'm just in this process of learning and absorbing from all these incredible people around me, and listening to podcasts and watching YouTube videos and reading books occasionally, and I'm just absorbing, and I just stopped the other day and was like, what if I actually already knew everything I needed to know to be the person I want to be? What if I didn't need to watch another thing or listen to another thing to start being that person? So I am writing that in here because it just really spoke to me, and I think I'm going to put it somewhere really obvious. Maybe here. So I think I'm going to go in with this, because when I really want something to stand out, then I just use some kind of drop line and something shiny. Hand is so shaky from that concentration. And I don't know if you can really see what that's done, but it just really makes it pop. If you were flicking through, then you'd stop and you'd read it, and that is the idea. I'm just gonna put A-E-H, which is me. Right, whilst my hands get back to normal, I'm gonna stick this in. This is a wrapper from some hörnerkaka, which my mum brought back on her last trip to Sweden, and I love hörnerkaka. It's Swedish bread. It's this Swedish bread, which if you've been to IKEA, they sell them like little round ones, but these are the really big ones, which is the ones that are the best, in my opinion. But anyway, it's Swedish soft bread, and it's just so yummy. So I'm gonna stick that in, or probably clip that in somewhere. Figure out where to put that. kind of like things to be in timeline if I can. I might just staple it in there. I love that. That's kind of cool. So there are two verses I kind of want to write down. One's Romans 12 verse 2, which is, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. And I just think the renewal of your mind is something that's happening to me right now, and I just need to remember where that comes from. And the other one is this, which is 1 Corinthians 15 verse 10, which is, but by the grace of God I am what I am, and his grace toward me was not in vain. And core blimey, that one is amazing. So that one might go in first, because I just think it speaks volumes and volumes and volumes. So I might write that one here. I love that. And then just on the back of here, I think I'm going to journal some bits about just how I feel watching the Yona Yintham videos and the things I'm learning from Roots and Refuge Farm, which I'm obsessed with as well, and just so many other people that just inspire me so much, and just how it's teaching me to be me again, if that makes sense. I think when you become a mother and you move countries or you get married or all of those things, I think it's really easy to lose sight of yourself, who God's made you to be. Maybe try and be a version of yourself that you think you are or should be, maybe. And I don't know, I feel like I'm being called to be myself again, to remind myself of who I am. My brother really challenged me several weeks back, and I think it's just been in my subconscious, that he said, well, who do you want to be? And I was like, I'm just a mummy. And he said, no, you're not, you're more than that. And I was kind of stuck at the time. I didn't know how to answer or what to say, or I didn't really feel like I had any yearnings to be more than just a mummy and a wife. And somewhere in the last few weeks, I've just remembered who it is I'm here to be, and why I'm special and why I'm different. And it's a big deal returning to who I am after many years of not trying to be someone else, because I've never been anyone but me, but just really being an authentic version of me. I hope that makes sense. I've been inspired by Yona Yintham lately, a soul similar to me, who thrives in nature, seeks the childish simple things, sees with no bitterness or cynicism. I need to become me again. I just need to take a step forward. So stick that in there. I love that. I've been keeping that and I didn't know when I'd use it, but that kind of speaks to me. Press play, go, just go for it. Just put some habits in place that make you carry on with being you. Wear clothes that make you feel like you. Do more of the things that make you happy more of the time when you can. When in doubt, adding cute little stars is always a good idea. Yes, love that. So there you go. I think that's kind of everything I wanted to say, and just end by challenging you and asking you if you are conforming to the world, to the patterns that you see around you, to how you think a mother should be, to how you think a wife should behave, to how you think a single person should behave. I just want to challenge you that you don't have to be like that, that who you are when you were younger, who you were learning how to be, is part of who you are. You don't have to go down the route of stumbling into being cynical or being bitter about how things have to be. And so I hope that inspires and helps some of you to move forwards in your lives, but mostly I hope that you think that it's kind of pretty, everything that we've done today. And that one, of course, as well. We did a lot today. This is going to be a long vlog. Well done if you stuck with me this long. You're my truest fans. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought, because I really appreciate your comments. Thank you so much, and I really hope that you have a fab rest of your day. Bye.